I live around a bunch of anime guys. Like we write anime and we fucking joke around it. So when they name out like things like Force of Hell and all that stuff, it's not real, dude. A lot of them they name out might have like real political power, but it Force of Hell, uh, um, because they wrote about Minato Uzumaki and Naruto with, and they said it was Barack Obama. So it doesn't mean the person doesn't have power, but the status Naruto Uzumaki isn't a real like president power. But also, what else is there? So Force of Hell and all that isn't a real thing, and religious like Pope Francis isn't a real. No, it's real, but I don't know what it was. But it's not. It's not. He can't. Pope Francis, even the Pope, can't make decisions that's legally binding, separate of church and state. Church is I follow God. I follow like prayers and everything, but it's just it blinds us. Even the like people that are devout. Like, dude, I could have done anything. Because when I asked him, I could have done anything. You would have believed me when it was God. But they're like really good people, like the best people in the world, or for Buddha and Tibetan and Dalai Lama, Tibetan Buddhism and Israel and Muslim. But and then they thought it was the right thing to do. So there's still laws we have to abide by, and church and state is separate due to it's for the better, so nobody gets blinded, and the good intentions everyone has will always continue. Good intentions and good deeds everyone has. So that's why. And all the people that listened were like the best of the people in the whole world to doing things the church said. But and then another thing, impersonator would easily like go kidnap or mess with the wife and pull out the identity of the person, and everyone would fight. No, there's still laws. I love y'all. I'm not saying she did. I'm just saying kidnap or, so it's or, either or. Because and because I got rebuted like a million times. Like, oh no, she said she's not kidnapped. So, and she wanted to go. So I'm gonna say that. But either or, the church and the state is separate. And what else? And she's there. She's there with security team. So is she forced? My security says she's forced. Like, it's too cute to be running around and looking worried all the time and fearful. So But that's why we have security for y'all, religious people, and the government. The government has laws that protect religious rights, so we can speak out, we can practice our religion, but we can't intervene in government because of religion. But we can get laws passed, not religious laws, where we don't things we just believe it's the right thing to do. Like I have to go out of my way to protect people, like Kevin Hagel, or and a lot of them, Kevin Lynn Castlin, Sandra Ngo, Cecilia Chung, and but but it's not something the law forces you. It violates people's rights, and a lot of y'all don't really want to help people right now. How abused and taking advantage of you are of you. So it's okay to. I don't want to help if they're gonna harm other people. It's okay. See, the law didn't force you to do it. And so that's a good thing about it. What else? So all church member and religious Islam and everything, check is it courteous, polite, and moral. It can't violate rights. It can't violate your rights or the other person's rights. So that's how you indicate if it's from the church or the temple or religion, or is it just a fraud? Okay, it's Win King Hong, forever my group, forever my present. Now I got one moment. So I'm gonna explain the story why I look, but it's more of I'm working 16 hours a day, haven't showered, haven't anything, staying clean, and then possessed state. When they agitate you, it's like a possessed state. So if you say it like that for the church to say it, it's true, because the military and government has were able to prove the weaponry science that they use that you can speak about, microwave, radiation, and a lot of them went and that's the technology I have is 10 times less than I have. The technology they have, I have. Is 100 times more than what's presented on the thing. So the courtroom judges, it proves that they're able to do it, and them being there and having that weaponry would prove their guilt, like beyond. So that's like religion, and I'm a religious leader, and then y'all advise me, like, okay, we should let everything go and be forgiving. When they took advantage of everybody like 3 or 4 times, like twice, but 1,000 times before. So we can't make that into law, and everybody has to be forgiving. It's a religious practice. So that's why, guys. So always courteous, polite, moral. Don't violate anyone's rights. Don't violate your rights. Or also, you can't be harmed You can't be harmed in doing those things either. So that's how you check if it's from the church or just impersonator running around. All right. When can harm favor my group? And harming yourself is bad too, dude. All right.